Welcome to the Online Community Service Learning, or CSL Directory, hosted by the Center for Medical Humanities and Ethics at UT Health Science Center, San Antonio. You can reach this directory by entering this address or simply by going to www.texashumanities.org. This is a brief tutorial to explain the features of the directory. When you first come to the directory, you will see a list of existing CSL projects. These are projects that have either been completed in the past or are ongoing as indicated by the active status. If you are interested in learning more about a particular project, simply click on that project title and you will see the details. The next column you will see, or next section, is potential projects. These are projects that community partners wish to be developed, but they need students and or mentors to help them take this project on. If you are interested in a particular project after clicking on it, there will be contact information for the community partner in that project listing. So you may go ahead and directly contact the community partner and see how you can get this project started. The next section is mentors. These are faculty from across the schools at the Health Science Center who are willing to be mentors. To learn more about a mentor, click on their name and you will see their profile. The next section is funding applications. This section is for students who are going to fill out an online application to seek grant funds for their CSL projects. The next section you will see is reports. This is where you can find out information about all of the CSL projects that occurred during a specific time period. Simply enter the dates that you are considering and then hit the search button. The report will give you a summary of the number of community beneficiaries, students, and hours during that time period, as well as a more specific breakdown such as the number of projects by discipline. At the upper right is where you will see log in or sign up. In order to do things like submit a project report, a mentor profile, or a funding application, you need to first sign up as a user. This is where you will choose whether you are doing a student sign up, faculty mentor, or community partner. This is an example of the faculty mentor sign-up page. After entering this brief information and creating a password, you will then hit sign up. When you have signed in as a student user, when you go to existing projects, you will see a button to add a new project. This is what you will click on to enter the data for your project. Students, when you first log in to create your project report, you will need to enter all of the fields that have an asterisk beside them. These are the required fields in order to create your initial report. At the end of your project, you will log back in and you will complete the rest of the fields, which will include things like the number of beneficiaries you saw, the total number of student service hours, as well as some narratives about the challenges and successes of your project. In addition, there will be a link to a quick survey that will evaluate your project experience, and we ask that you complete that at the end of your project as well. Also, when you are signed in as a student user, when you go to funding applications, you will now see a button that says Apply for CSL Funding. This is what you will click on to fill out an online application for a CSL mini grant or MIDI grant. Please review the details of the announcement in this blue section, which includes the deadline for the grant applications. This is what the actual online application looks like. You will need to attach a letter of support from your mentor and a letter of support from your community partner at the bottom of the application. You will also have to create a budget. If you are signed in as a community partner user, you may go to the Potential Project section and click this blue button to add a profile of a project that you would like to get started. You can also upload a flyer to help recruit students to participate in your project. This is what the entry for a new potential project looks like. Note that the fields with an asterisk are required. If you can fill out the rest of the fields, that's great. That will help to make a more specific recruitment. If at any time you have a question or need help with using the CSL Directory, please email csl@uthscsa.edu or give us a call at the Center for Medical Humanities and Ethics at 210-567-0795. Thank you for listening to this tutorial.